Well, hopefully, I got some time tomorrow or today to get some shells hung up. Obviously, I'm not going to do it right now because it's 9 and 8 o'clock in the morning, and I would be in some big, serious trouble with a major noise complaint with the drill out. So I got some floating shells. I want to put them somewhere because Jimmy's got these, and he has two more Iron Eddies on the way. And for his birthday, I want to give him some other ones. And get him some clothes. And I want to make him a homemade tie-dye shirt and make myself one. Because I got that kit sometimes. So, yeah. Well, we're stuck in here, as everybody else is. So tomorrow would be our 4th-year anniversary. And I got to see to porterhouse and some... I got some skewers over there from Amazon to try and kebab and put it in that guy right there. So, some shrimp. If not, I'll just figure out how to scampi them. Because they may be too wide, these skewers I got from... Well, this is done the Vine program. I got a few more things, and then I keep saying that, yeah. Okay, I paid in my taxes for that for this year, and should be getting something back, too. So, anyway, I got a surprise coming, and once I know how to use it, we'll share it. But I got an airbrush thing coming, a compressor, and some paints for it, and it's a Masters brand from Amazon. I looked at the different reviews and seeing which one was alright, but not too expensive. They kind of give me the wellies. I'm not sure they can explode or not. Well, I'll be safe with it. It'll probably be alright. And I got now something up for the holding the brush on the table so when I can... Because you know I don't have a floor stand easel. I just have a field easel. That's it. That you can take outdoors and then this display one. I got some cute little collage things. I'm going to do something with it. Well, anyway, I got that, and I got something they said you need a spray booth. But anyway, it was funny. I accidentally ordered something off Amazon. I wanted a painter's respirator. But oh no, it's coming from China. I don't think so. Something like that right now with that disease in it and flu, whatever it is, virus. I wait till the 3Ms are back in that are, I don't know if they're American made, but they're sold in the United States. There's no importation involved. Right now, we're trying not to get stuff imported. Unfortunately, a couple things have come that way. And I told Jimmy, when anything comes in the mail, I don't care what it is, use gloves right now because you don't know where it's been, what it's been in contact with. I don't know how long that stuff can last on top of something, like say an envelope or a box or something. So I've been rearranging my craft room. I had to do something because you know that Copic thing broke, so I got a little carousel thing made out of bamboo that turns around and some other stuff for my pens, and I had to move the floating shelf over because of that. So that's what I did yesterday. I got 4 floating shelves in there. I got a couple other ones back there somewhere I got to put up, and some white ones. So I'm gonna try. I don't know if it'll work. I'll probably always keep my adult coloring books in that Rubbermaid tub where I can reach them out of the closet and use them as I want them. But I would like to try a couple of different floating shelves. I got so many to put up around. Like, yeah. Just, why just put everything on the floor? Or, like here, there. You got wall space in your house. That's what it's for, you know? Put stuff up instead of on. Like, always here, always that way. Or... So I got some for Jimmy's Funko guys. I got a smaller one I want to put my tarot cards on and display them. I got all the Oracle decks and tarots that I want for now, so. I would like one that's Rune or Viking based eventually, but I have all I wanted that stuff for now, other than the Viking and Rune one when the time comes. And like I said, I'd like to try and put my coloring books up on one. If I can figure out how to make some, like maybe a homemade bookend with a wood burning kit, and I got a little carving thing to use, like that Dremel, so I can, do something with some wood. Trying to get some tree rings, but you can get pre-made unfinished wood on Amazon. You just gotta look under Walnut Hollow or look for those like those boxes and trinket boxes that ain't been finished yet. They're craft wood is what it is. I found some craft wood right in the Dollar Tree the other day. I didn't do a haul video because yeah, trying to keep my hair up. I got to wear these freaking masks and everything. And been sleeping a lot. Not just depressed because Bailey died, but because all this has come on too. And it was like what I was telling our people that help us out and everything, our mental health, case manager people that take us around and different people. I said, this is horrible. Not so much on the other illnesses as much as it is the mental health problems. It makes them worse. It seems to be when isolation. Yeah, so I'm more of a homebody, what with the amount of time I can go out. I did enjoy doing that. But this isn't forever. A lot of people are just telling you, think positive. It ain't gonna be forever, it ain't, huh? It seems like it is. I don't want to go out right now because New York is full. It's got the highest cases. We got some up here finally. It's like wildfire if I get it. I don't know what'll make what worse. The diabetes will make that worse. Or that'll make the diabetes worse. I don't know how that would work, so I'm trying to stay in. I got some hand sanitizer, but very little, so I'm going to look around the craft room. We got a new mortar and pestle I got from the Vine program. Well, it was actually a mojicata, whatever they call it, to make guacamole. And y'all know I make my guacamole in a food processor anyway. So I put it down there because I use it like for topical things, grinding up stuff, powders, tinctures, stuff like that, witches do, things like that nature. So we got quite a few herbs down there too. I got some nettle, I got some lavender, I still got the mugwort and whatever, and some sage because it fell off one of the sticks, so I got a bundle of that. And I got one big box full of jars, and once they're full, no more herbs. That'll be it. So I get them every now and then or something. I do, like I said, want some river water. Of course, you won't drink that, the protozoas, but just to check it out under the microscope. And I'd like to try and get some rainwater for magic, but some states don't allow it. I don't know if ours is one of them, collecting rainwater. Probably is. New York is more conservative than you would think they would be. Being we're upstate up north, we're not like the Bible Belt, but New York is somewhat conservative with some things. So I don't know. Our state's one of the ones that prohibits the collection of rainwater, but there's a lot of magic and spells and stuff you use it with because it's natural. So I use distilled water instead because it's pretty pure. It's not tap water. I use that in my diffusers and this and that because Canton's water is awful hard for a diffuser. It'll just clog it up and ruin it. Or for making homemade stuff like with, I got isopropyl alcohol and I keep that in the bathroom due to its volatility. And like I said, I have candles in there. I have like a butane torch, one of those heat tools for the embossing and stuff like that. So I don't want that to get mixed up with each other or something. But I have isopropyl in case I want to use it for the alcohol inks, but I haven't yet. I used the Adirondack brand blending solution for that so far. So I should not have bought the alcohol. I should have left it in the store, but for now I got to figure out, okay, there's a 50% one in the bathroom and a 91%. Okay. Then what do? I have the coconut carrier oil. I only have a little bit left. I got to get a bigger jar of it. And do I put it in like a roller ball or... I should have went when I was in Dollar Tree the other day, got one of some of those things that travel people put stuff in, and then like a little squeeze on top of it or something. Those travel bottles, those clear ones you put stuff in. And then I could probably then put some essential oil in it to make it smell nice. I don't know exactly how to do it. There's been recipes online for homemade hand sanitizers. As far as just what they call it, disinfectant spray, we don't have that, but we got Clorox wipes for in the house for the cabinets and what have you. I have nitrile gloves, and I got Jimmy some thick, almost dishwasher type gloves for him because he's got some pretty big hands. I have not been able to pick him up a box of the nitrile gloves yet, and that's getting on my damn nerves. I should be able to. Poor Jimmy. But damn, right? Yeah, really. They're all out. They're all out of those N95 masks, and I got some money set aside in my cash box over here on my filing cabinet in my locked drawer, so I'm going to get into it with us. And, well, lo and behold, our apartment administrator is supposed to be getting some of the N95s in. Alright, those are just for the virus and stuff. But I'm trying to get a hold of, because I got an airbrush system coming. And you know, the solvents I work with are too dangerous, but still. And like, you know, working with pastels and the powders, I think a regular dust mask ought to work, but I'm trying to get a hold of a painter's respirator that has the things on it. So, I can't wear the surgical mask. I tried it. My mom had one of those ones you put on your ears that they have in the doctor's office. I don't like those. They feel very restricting to me. And I can breathe better with this other thing I have. It looks like a dust mask, like I was cleaning Bailey's boxes out with and stuff, and like dust around the house. Dust cleaning mask, you know what I'm talking about. That should keep paint and stuff from going in. I don't know how it works towards the virus, but like I said, I've been out maybe twice since this stuff has been around. I go every 2 weeks and get what I can. Get what I can from Amazon, like pantry, you know, dried things and rationing stuff. I don't know what's going to help me lose some weight right now, but I wouldn't ask if it did. So, and that's that. So I got some interesting incense the other day. But like I said, I'm gonna try and get some of that basswood because I got a little carving thing in a Dremel in the other room. And basswood's kind of round, like chunks for carvers. And I want to thin it out a little bit and put a good sized hole in it for incense to make a homemade burner. And I don't know what I put on there for decorations or make a little animal in there or something. But yeah. I gotta show you my turntable I got too for polymer clay and anything, and like for the pours and the liquid stuff. It's just a cake turner. It's not, you know, we just put some on and it can turn around so you can go to all sides. My spray booth that I got, they said you had to have a booth when you had the air sprayer. That'd be great too, because I don't want housings walls to be all kinds of colors of the rainbow and have them have a good reason to kick my ass out. But I wanted to make a galaxy painting with the, you know, how the stars look up there. It's what, and plus I do acrylic paintings, and a lot of acrylic artists have, you know, airbrushes to put some different details in there that you can't do with a regular brush. So that could be here anytime. The cleaner for it anytime. Some more paints for it anytime. So I started small, but I needed the compressor. So I got myself part of it, and Jimmy got me the other part for our anniversary. And I got him some stuff for his anniversary, and the shells, and the manual labor to put them up. So I got him all the iron eddies. I got him one last month from me. So I don't. They make them up to Peace of Mind album. I don't think. I don't know if they're gonna make the rest of the album covers in Funko Pop. But yeah, he's got some little Fisher Price Little People Kiss guys over there. I got those for him. I think for Christmas. I don't remember. So I want to get them up for him. I got this away. Just roll it up like that. But anyway, I'm doing good. Just weathering this COVID-19 business and organizing the craft room so it's a usable one. Finally, it's almost there. So, and then when I'm done, I'll do the living room. Well, this has been done. The kitchen needs it too. In the bathroom. I'm going to save the grosses for last, right? When I get a hold of one of those brushes for the drills, that's what the last part's going to be. So, and yeah, we are considering getting another cat, but that'll come in time. We're thinking of getting another little black one, because I promised that to Bailey. But for now, I got my plushie that looks like him. But it's like what my adopted grandma said. One of them. We have two. We have two different adopted grandmas in this building, but the one that we borrowed the car from told us, you know, you can get another one. It's not going to be anything like Bailey. Of course not. There's only one Bailey. You know, you can't replace the original. But, you know, it'd be something to fill in the space and the gaps. I had one. He was really pretty. He was like half white down here. And he was gray, but he had like all these different little spatches on him. He kind of looked like he had a mustache. But I promised Bailey, as long as I'm alive, a little black cat will have a home. So. And even if I didn't have a pet, I'm very cautious with my craft room and what kinds of toxins are in there and stuff that's not good. But, you know, people aren't thinking to leave these painter's masks for the people that need them for that purpose. But yeah, I can understand because I don't like stuff that's real tight. That's too why I want to get one of them so I can wear it out. But I don't think they do any good. They're chemical masks. That's what they're for. I don't think they're going to do a damn good thing about that virus. That's what they use those 95 masks for, something special, because they absorb organic compounds. I don't know. What were the guys wearing that came here to get that dead body out of here that day? What kind of mask would they have been wearing? That's what you wear against the virus. The hazmat people, like, for the organic. But hazmats deal with chemicals, too, so what the hell do you use? You use what they call social distancing, which I always haven't been much. I've been more of a homebody than an out person, but I do like to go out in the summer, and I like to go fishing. I got my camera ready to go, and I've moved the closets around, switched them, so I got the fishing stuff in one, and some in the other. I got an outgoing for outdoor things, and the cleaning closets. So, whenever we can get out of here, I don't know how the death row inmates feel, or San Quentin. So, that was always a joke I told Bailey. I'd put him in his cat carrier. See, that's another thing, we gotta get a new one. I always keep the cat carriers in the apartment in case of an emergency, but I always just tell Bailey, when he had to go in there, he always liked going in there anyway, I'll say, listen, this ain't Kitty Quentin, you will be out. But this is like Quentin. When? Because they say the inmates in San Quentin very rarely get out. When? Supposed to be, he wanted people out for Easter for the churches and all that. And then he went ahead and made it to May. I don't know, man, about this voting business. This horse shit's going on. If I'm even going to bother this year, I probably will go up. I don't know yet. I kind of don't feel like it, and I kind of do feel like voting this year. I don't know. I got the paper there. It says, "Come and exercise your right to vote." I thought, I hope that ain't the same thing from before, where that's all the benefit I got out of it was the exercising and walking up. So, well, I don't know. I probably will, after all the 19th Amendment and this whole International Women's Day, this new thing they added this year, because of that, and so many years of anniversary of the women's suffrage, and whoever went and got all that stuff for us. Susan Anthony, right? I didn't know one of them from the other. They ain't those old ladies that said something about liquor when the prohibition stuff. Lips that touch liquor will never touch ours. Good, they'll stay there then. Well, alright, I'm just being silly now. I got up too early today, and I done my census, because they sent me a letter saying if I hadn't filled it out, they were going to either call us or have somebody come and do it before you go to the big house. That's why I done my taxes. So, Jimmy didn't think I would make it, so next year I'll be paying in again. But that'll be the last one, because I can see what my case managers and my doctors are saying. It's getting excessive. Because I almost put myself out of my own craft room with all that stuff. But the other day I got this Mandala kit that came in. You know, with the stencils. I think I'm using it in my art journal and stuff. Or to pick up some rocks. So I can paint them, and when I'm over at the fishing hole, bring one every so often and see people take them or something. Or put them here or there, wherever we go this summer. With our people that are taking us, you know. But I opened it up. This is another made in China product, and you could stand the smell of it. Okay, over on questions and answers on Amazon, the one making these and selling them claims it's leather. That is not leather. It smelled just like how a man smells when they come in from working on motor oil in the garage. Now you're going to be making crafts out of these things for either yourself or for other people. Who wants something that's really pretty and nice looking to smell like that? So I'm fumigating it. I have it next to the altar, and I'm putting some good, heavy, good smelling Tibetan incense on it, where it's made of, or it's, you know, it's handmade stuff. It's good, heavily perfumed, good stuff. And now I'm going to put it in one of the windows overnight or something. Which I don't want to do, because I'm kind of afraid to open the windows because of that shit being airborne. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm doing good, and I'm just posting this to my YouTube channel and let people know where we're at. Tomorrow's our 4-year anniversary together, me and Jimmy. We're still going. Of course, this stuff don't help with a little bit of spats and some little fights we've had, but nothing major. No blows or nothing. It's over stupid things like housekeeping and what have you. But they got... and then another thing I thought was stupid. Okay, me and Jimmy live together. And we live in an apartment. This whole social distancing thing, if you have more than one person in the house, you got to each have your own sleeping quarters and bathrooms. Fine, I'll put a friggin' bucket in the craft room, be like HBO's Oz, the friggin' hole or something in prison. But no, if you live in an apartment, you have one toilet. And, you know, I've been seeing these memes, and it's funny about supplements versus toilet paper, why there's more of these on a shelf than toilet paper. I got more of these things than I do toilet paper. Well, my immune system might be great, but man, I don't know how I'm going to wipe my ass with that cotton. That last big package of cottonelles bought the farm. Thank God they're thick rolls. You might have to quarantine in our own home. Limit 3 sheets per ass per bowel movement or whatever. Thank God we got washcloths and bathtubs. And another thing, there's price gouging on Amazon, but it's not Amazon themselves and other places. It's like third-party sellers. You do not pay no $45 for 6 cans of goddamn freaking Campbell's Chicken and Star Soup. No way, it's not that. It's not worth that much. Not even when it's fully in stock. I could go to Save A Lot right now, and if they had it in stock, it wouldn't even be $1 for a can. So if you're 6 cans, it'd only be worth about $5 or $6 anyway. So they're almost like $1 a can anyway, just about. So, but that's a fucking sin. People taking shit that people really need, buying it, hoarding it, then selling it, marking it way up more than what it's worth. Probably to get money to buy drugs with. In exchange is probably what it's for. That's bullshit. I have Viva paper towels. They're not the same as Bounty. Where Bounty is kind of thick and, you know, scratchy and shit. But I still don't think you could even flush Vivas, even though when they get wet, and I use them in the craft room a lot, you know, to dab my paintbrushes on, because they get like a different consistency when they're wet. They're almost like a rag. I have microfiber cloths, but thank God, but you still have to rewash them. And my mother says, don't you dare do that because of C. difficile and other diseases too. If you can't reuse something and then put it aside and wash it and reuse it, use it, rewash it, that's not sanitary even. That's a friggin' shame, people taking all this stuff and there's other people that need it. And then they double its price, triple, quadruple, five-druple, whatever. That's a damn shame, man. I talked to an old driver of ours, volunteer driver. He was a Vietnam vet. He says this is worse than what he's seen over there. So, my mother said she didn't think she'd ever see this in a lifetime. I don't think I would ever see it. My mom must have been around during the Vietnam times and stuff, so I didn't think you'd see this, a pandemic. So I guess it's probably good to be a homebody most of your life like I have been, because this isn't too, you know, out of the norm, but at least we had our potlucks. At least we could come out of here every day for our lunch program and go downstairs and all eat together and socialize. We can't even do that right now. So now this is it, you know? Other than having access to social media, which the other day our case manager said, you gotta stay away from your man. That stuff is what's making you little. And all this news on there, and well, half of it's not real. He said, you want the true news, you go to the CDC website or whatever. It's like my mom, she's got to stay away from that friggin' Fox News every goddamn day. You know, watch it once or twice, and that's it. The only news I pay attention to is a local newspaper that I get once a week here for free, or I can read their stuff online. That's what I usually go to. Or once a day on YouTube. I'm not much of a cable person. I have it because Jimmy likes it. And the internet we both like. I'll tell you the truth, I'm only on there and I watch Roseanne and like the Golden Girls on the weekend. I'm more into older sitcoms or just watching everyday people here on YouTube and, you know, craft channels, like educational things. Because that's what I have for books, or reference books mostly. You notice, I'm not a novelist type person. Cares too much for fiction. Unless it's horror movies and I'd rather watch it than read it, so. But I do want to find Stephen King's Stand. I know he didn't make that into a TV-based movie. I don't remember. Maybe he did or did. But yeah, I want to watch The Stand and compare it to what's going on right now. As I said, it's very similar with the outbreak and everything. So, well, I'm going to get out of here. It's 8 o'clock, so maybe I'll wait till after lunch to start drilling because it's still too early. I want to get those shelves up for Jimmy. I'm thinking one over there above his CD media rack over towards here. That one. The little brown one. Putting one shelf above there. One above the white one. And then you can put his Funkos that way. But they won't look very good unless they're up midway, as opposed to being too low. In case we ever wanted to put something else out there, so. I don't want to move those pictures because I like where they are, so I'll figure out what to do. I can put them over the top of the filing cabinet. Oh, not one right there, maybe one above the TV right there. And he's got, let's see. I got two on the way. I'll count them after. But they're in this little box right down here, and I got to get them out and put them, see what's going on with that. They have a nice fresh wood smell, which is nice. And I think next month we're going to try and get us mostly clothes, our fishing license, get him a present. It's not my birthday. So if I get anything for myself, it'll be a couple little chunks of that basswood so I can look into how you can carve and make a homemade incense burner, which would really be cool. Like maybe put like some runes on it. Because I want to make a homemade trinket box too for my runes. So. And my favorite set of tarot cards I'll put in a box. I make myself someday, so. A lot of my craft work I do and goes towards my witchcraft. A lot of it's this and that. You'll see, I got a lot of stuff. I gave my mom all the crochet and yarn. Again, I tried it. I failed miserably. I'm not a needlecraft person. I got some embroidery thread coming to try and figure out how to do a friendship type bracelet, but we'll see about that. That may end up with my adopted grandma who does embroidery. So, alright, that's it for now.